Hey, it's Wolfy-Chan, and I'm back with another anime review. And this may be in a long line of videos that I either go back over some things or I go over some anime that I don't think I've actually talked about, but I've talked about in other videos. So, this is about Fist of the North Star, and I don't believe there is an English adaptation to it. I don't know. I haven't looked into it either. When I watched this was like back in like 1990s. I was born in 93, so like it was around the 90s. But I started watching this with my dad, and my dad he it's not like he's in the anime culture. He just would go and travel because he was in the Air Force. So he'd go to an airbase in Japan, and he met a friend, had a friend, and saw a lot of anime and really liked a couple of them. He really liked Dragon Ball Z. Like, we used to watch that growing up. That was the big thing. And he watched Fist of the North Star. And I know that says movie. I mean the original series. That was the series. And then I can't remember if I actually watched the movie, because I think the movies just goes over like the most part of the anime itself. The anime was in more of a retro looking animation. It's not like today's animation where it's all up to date and all that good stuff. No, this was back in those times. So this is about our main character. I believe his name is Ken Kaneki, or at least Ken. I know his name is Ken. At least that's what I remember. So this one I haven't watched in a while, or in a very long time. We used to get these on VHSs, which if you don't know what that is, you're lucky. Rewinding those. But it's basically about our main character, Ken. If I do have his name wrong, definitely in the comment section below. We follow him, and he is kind of like a martial arts guy. He has somebody that he really loves, wants to marry, and of course he kind of has a rivalry with another guy who really wants the girl, really wants it. And so part of his martial arts is acupuncture, or pressure points, basically. So his martial arts with the acupuncture, basically he can hit you in your vital points, your pressure points, and basically kill you. Because I believe the theory behind pressure points, or at least as much as I know about pressure points, is that pressure points can either relieve pain, help with digestion, and help a lot of things in your body. There's like a pressure point right between your eyes, or like right here, that like helps you sleep. There's another pressure point, I believe it's like behind your ear, that relieves headaches. So there's a lot of different pressure points that can help and or hinder. So if you're like going to do pressure points or anything like that, you need to read, learn up, and make sure you don't either hurt you or the person that you're doing them on, because they can hurt. They are kind of vulnerable points. So the guy that's kind of like a friend basically captures him and is like, I want your girl. And he's like, well, she loves me. Can't have her. Well, not unless I kill you. And so guys are holding him, and basically the reason why it's like Fist of the North Star is that he has like kind of like, I believe, the Big Dipper on his chest, where the guy legit just pushed his finger in. And that was supposed to kill him. It was. And the whole setting is in like a apocalyptic universe where it's like Mad Max mixed with Akira a little bit. Like, it's in the future, but it's really run down. It's really apocalyptic. So he gets thrown off, basically assumed that he's dead. Guess what? He's not, and basically now wants revenge. Like, he didn't use his pressure points to hurt anybody or try and kill anybody. But you took his girl and you tried to kill me. And that's, I was listening to something on YouTube that, like, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure got a lot of stuff from, like, Berserk and this anime and a couple other ones. And I will admit the art style is a little bit like this. And, like, I've not watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I know how long it is and all that stuff. I know there's a manga and stuff. And just, I personally am not, like, the biggest fan of kind of, I guess, fighting with a mix of supernatural. Like, you'd think it'd be kind of up my alley, but I don't know. Like, this is what got me into anime. This, Dragon Ball and stuff like that, really got me into anime. But I didn't know it was anime at the time. So, I believe, like I admitted in my .hack sign video, that was my legit first anime. But I now realize and recommend kind of this one. So he goes on a fighting journey. There's a lot of blood, a lot of gore, even for like the classic one. And I believe they tried to, like, it's not blood, it's just light. So, that's a thing. I don't think it really worked in it, but, you know, a lot of people die very, very horribly in this series. A lot of them. Even the main fight is awesome. It's a lot of action. It's very action-packed. It's very gory, but it is very good story. Just him trying to get back, and I believe, the sad part was like a couple episodes before he fights the main bad guy, he actually finds the person that he loves, but she's basically dying because without him, she just doesn't want to exist. Very adorable. Always exist, though. Just always exist. I believe she, like, as a last thing, after the guy, like, is about to die, he, like, I put pressure points on her that she will die if I don't give her this certain thing, and then she kind of explodes, I believe, going to Ken. And that really just messes him up at the very end. So, I believe that's how the ending of the anime goes. Don't quite know, because it's been a while, but I really will recommend this if you like a good action, blood, gore, and if you like, I believe, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But it is a bit more grittier. I will admit that. More grit. But I completely love this. And definitely would recommend this to anybody who really wants a classic anime and just wants a good story and wants really good action. This is it. And like I said, I don't know if it has English. I really don't know. I don't know if there was an English dub of it. I watched it when it was, you know, a sub, so, but I really enjoyed it. So, if you like this video, definitely leave a like down below. Comment down below, have you seen this older anime? Definitely tell me if there's a dub and if I got the main character's name wrong. I feel like I did. I really do, but it's been such a long time. Like, really long time. And if you like this, because, hey, this is pretty cool. I will admit that. And definitely don't forget to subscribe. If you're new or just wondering what do, I do all the anime stuff, and I try and upload between Mondays and Fridays. It's becoming more into the end of the year, so it's going to be a little harder, but I'm going to try my best. So I hope that you've been having a very wonderful, wonderful day. And with that, if you want to follow me on Twitter or Facebook, I have the links down below. Be safe, guys. It's cold here, so icy. Wolfy-Chan out. Bye.